You know what? When you sit down and act shy, you make it weird. If you just keep skating, it's not weird at all. So the weirdness only happens in your mind. So hey guys, my boy's getting a little shy here, and I was explaining to him, and this goes for you older dudes, especially some of us older guys feel a little shy at the skate park because we don't feel like we belong there. We feel like we're sort of encroaching on a children's sport. And I was explaining to my son, it's not weird if you just get out and do it. It starts to get weird when you act shy and you act uncomfortable with something like that. So I was telling him, like, if people roll up, keep skating. If they see you skating, they're not going to think anything of it. But it's when you suddenly sit down, you get aloof, you stand over on the side, you kind of the wallflower. That's when everybody starts to think, oh, this dude's super shy. And you know what? It's more than likely they just want you to join them and feel comfortable and all of that stuff. So I don't know, I figured I'd pass that along, you know, words of wisdom to my boy. Maybe it can help some of you dudes out there that haven't quite got off the wall, meaning as a flower, and got on the wall in the bowl. Doesn't matter how high you go, it's cool that you're doing it, man. Okay, Killy, take another run, dude. Oh yeah. Woo! Looking good, dude. Yeah. Woo! You got a scratcher. Hey, look at me right now. I'm proud of you, man. You know what? You're learning such a huge lesson right now, and I'm just so proud of you. Oh, what? I was gonna frontside slash it, but then I got scared. Yeah, you keep this up. This is huge right here. Oh! Yeah. All right, you're doing doubles. I gotta do a double. Let me get a double slasher here. I don't really know if the name is good. How about a double frontside grind? Does that count, boys? I heard Grosso say frontside just a grind. And I think that's because a lot of people don't vary the frontside grind compared to the backside grind. So I don't know if it gives it the credit it deserves. Bro, dude, what? Oh, see? I feel a little less afraid over there right now. So anyway, boys, I'm working on this video here talking about social anxiety at the skate park and the fear we feel, you know, just being self-conscious around other people, being an old guy and taking up skateboarding again. I've heard several friends say to me in the past that they feel like in getting out at the skate park, they're going to get in the children's way or the younger generation's way. And to me, I don't resonate with that feeling at all. At all. It does not hit me. There's nothing there like that whatsoever. But in this video, it doesn't show because it sort of happened the week before when I did the video about skate park etiquette, younger kids, and like homeschool parents. Me and my boy were out there skateboarding. We're by ourselves. It's a school day. I homeschool. There was a homeschool group, which usually means like 3 or 4 families full of homeschool kids out there. They get together, they group up at different places trying to socialize their children. Nothing against that, that's all good. But they go to the skate park. The moms get all chatty with each other. Nobody pays attention to what these young children are doing because it's the whole family. So you might have one kid that's 9, but then you might have 5 kids from 3 or 4 different moms that are under 5. And, they're playing with cars at the skate park. They're kicking balls at the skate park. These things, they're not allowed there. They're not supposed to be there. And they get in the way tremendously, along with these kids. And the parents, half the time, don't have the self-awareness to even realize their children are in some serious danger at the skate parks because they're running around acting crazy, not knowing that the skater's coming in switch, got his back turned, and he can't even see the little guy running right headlong into him. And then whack, right? Somebody gets hurt. A lot of times the skater tries to flail out, do a back dive and a twister somersault over this kid's head to try to avoid hurting him, and he breaks his neck and dies at the skate park. Nobody wants that to happen, and if the parents are there policing their own children, like when I go, I flag my kids. What does that mean? That means big dad, 225-pound dad, gets on that big lug of a skateboard, and I just shadow him. But as I'm shadowing them, I'm teaching them. Pay attention to what this guy's doing. See that group over there? They're using this obstacle. You stay out of their way. You find somewhere you can go and be out of their way, because your level at the skate park, you don't need to do what you're doing by that ledge, basically. Let them use the ledge. If you're not there, you're likely going to be a lot safer than getting mixed up into like a slam dance with a big full-grown dude. So anyway, these little kids all, boom, popped up to our bowl. We're talking scooters and nothing, right? So some of the kids aren't even riding anything because they're so little. And my thing was, is I tell my boys, like, come on, skate with me. We got to go run after run just so these kids can watch us and they can see that we're doing something together. We've got a camera set up and we're using the bowl. The little 3-year-olds don't belong in there anyway. So let's make this part of the park look occupied, especially since there's nobody else there. And my son, Killian, 9, totally got withdrawn, turned into a wallflower, got shy, which made absolutely no sense to me. Why anyone would be shy around children that are like 6 and lower. Especially like they don't even know what a skateboard is in some cases, let alone know how to drop in. And my son is so good. What reason does he have to be shy around anyone? 1, especially at his age. But 2, around little kids, I'm not going to lie, it kind of pissed me off. And being a homeschooler, it's my job to bully my kids. It's my job to toughen my kids up. It's my job to teach them how to act and teach them what they can possibly expect if things go south, if things go wrong. And it's my job as a dad to make them understand all the possibilities in life, right? As a homeschooler, it's important. So I did, and I told him, look, I let you off this time, but next time I'm going to expect you to act different. And next time, fast forward, next weekend, we're back at the skate park. This time, the kids are more in his peer group. Probably, he's 9. They're probably like 13, 14, down to probably 10, maybe. Big group of kids, scooters, bikes, skateboards. They have better skills. If you're ever going to be nervous, you're going to be nervous around kids in your peer group or guys in your peer group. I remember the first time I went out to the skate park, one of the first times, and I started getting into the bowl, I bumped into, let's not use their names, Wolfman and his crew. They were out there. These guys are heavy rippers. They're all in my age bracket, and I was shy too. But my desire to skate was there. I think I wallflowered out a little bit. I watched them a little bit, but I'm a talker. I get to talking, and pretty soon I'm jumping in, doing a little bit here and there, but I'm not really taking my turn. It's okay. It's okay. Next time out, I see him again. It's all good. I've gotten better now. I've gotten more comfortable out there now. And I know these guys a second time now. And it's more and more familiar to me. And I'm getting into a comfort zone at the skate park, at the bowl, with what I'm doing. All to be expected, all normal. So anyway, I know what it's like to be around people in your age bracket. And with Killian that day, I can understand him being shy. But that day, He didn't do it. I looked him in the eye and I said, and it's not so much the fact that we don't want to share the bull with kids that know how to use it or that are old enough to rightfully be there and taking a turn with us. So when I said in the video, you're really helping me today, or I think I might have mentioned something like that to him in the clip, I'm meaning to get up and actively have a session with me is a help, because if they're looky-loos, they're going to see that's going on, and then they're not going to want to go play with Matchbox cars down at the drain. But anyway, he got up, he heard me one time, come on, get your pads on and come help me, come skate with me. He popped his pads on, immediately started doing run. One run after the next. Hard skating, shredding. And he looked up at me, this is off camera after the clip, and he says, you know what, Dad, that was easier. You were right. He goes, the act of trying to be shy takes more work and makes you more shy versus just getting up, taking a turn and skateboarding. If you ask me to take a turn, I'm going to jump up and take a turn. And I didn't have to do any of that this day. I just said, I want you to help me skate. And it was all him. Daddy was super proud, man. Boom, right there, right? That's what we want from our children. That was a lesson that, you know, I'm proud as a dad to share and show you guys. If you've got kids out there, you know, these are the things that we got to teach them. And I'm super proud of my boy. And I hope you guys have similar experiences with your kids. If you do, share them down below. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Later.